is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like a ceiling can hold us.
Mongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
Prepare for it!
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Lost so many fans to Trump.
Taylor Swift, you suck and you're a fake.
Kamala's garbage. Vote for Trump. Kamala made me call you garbage. Vote for President Trump. It's the only way to save this country.
Kamala is evil like Obama.
Now, make the margin of victory so big that you know what can happen. Massive, overwhelming sweep of every swing state, and even some of the states that people don't think are swing states. Massive, crushing victory. Get everyone, friends, family, people on the street. Put the signs up, put the hat on. Let's go.
This is the Trump Christmas starting.
This Christmas is going to make me turn away from Grinching. Vote Trump.
Good morning, Patriots.
Arcanashores is a great podcast. Isn't this a Trump family?
Mega family in the live chat. It's incredible.
With your vote in this election, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of criminals into our country. And I will bring back the American dream. I'm going to bring it back very quickly. Our country is being destroyed and crippled by Kamala Harris, a person that got no votes. Therefore, she's a threat to democracy. But together, we're going to fix our nation, and we're going to fix our nation fast. With your support on November 5th, America will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than ever before.
Donald Trump's gonna win. He's gonna win.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you all for being here. You guys just always show up, and I appreciate each and every one of you, so thank you. And thanks for all the beautiful compliments about my hair. Yes, I went back to my natural. It's time to stop hiding. We are moving into authenticity, the era of authenticity. So Pluto going into Aquarius shortly in just a couple of weeks. So why not, right? Why not just be ourselves? It's all good. But for many, many years, I kept switching all the time. You guys saw a lot of different colors too. But this is a match of my real root color. So there you go. Now you know. But yeah, it's just going to be a lot easier. And now I can actually use my, I make my own shampoo, Humic Fulvic shampoo, Detox shampoo. So Humic Fulvic, as you guys know from Ascent Nutrition, it's awesome for detox. But to actually use it as a shampoo, you can make your own. I put rosemary in there, rosemary oil, rose, and I put a bunch of other things in there too. I have a whole recipe for it. Castor oil too. But it makes a really good detox mask for your scalp. So in order to do that, I cannot be a bleached blonde. So I'm really happy I can do that again because I love it. But anyways, thank you all so much. I see you all in the chat. Awesome. And do you guys notice my cardboard Trump to support and to show our patriotism for this week? This is the week, guys. We're going to do it. He's going to win. He's going to win tomorrow. And you know what? I know there's a lot of theories out there, and people are throwing it out there that, yeah, they might try to steal it. Of course, they may try to do something, of course, okay, but they're not going to succeed. There's no way. And you know what? It's even in the astrology. So last time in 2016, when Trump won, Venus was in Sagittarius, and we know Sagittarius is all about victory, independence, sovereignty, freedom, especially for all people. So it's a righteous sign, right? Fire. And so Trump has it. It's all in alignment, just like it was in 2016, which I think is awesome. I think that's a great sign. And he's definitely going to take it. He's taking it home. He's coming home for sure. So I wouldn't be too worried about the things you hear. I keep getting a lot of emails about other podcasters and what their theories are and their opinions. And with all due respect, I thank you all for reaching out and thinking of me to say, hey, do you want to look into this? But honestly, I don't want to feed into any negativity. I think as a collective, we should all think very patriotically. Just as Trump is right now. You know, he's not going at his rallies and throwing around these theories and stuff. He's keeping the frequency high, which we all need to do that. Keep our frequency very high. And what do? You attract the right outcome. So I do believe that's the way to go. But anyways, let's move on. There is something I want to show you guys. There's a connection of a 777 delta. So I want to share this. And a lot of you might have already seen it. But in case you didn't, I think it's very interesting. So just pay attention for a second. This man is on Twitter, Brad Zerbo on X, I mean. So it's pretty cool how he connects this. But take a listen.
Quick video here. I feel like I was looking at the Q drops, and I just found something that is blowing my mind. So I have to make a video about it. So I'm here on qalerts.app, and I noticed that there's a 7-year, right? You're hitting the 7-year deltas now. 3 days, 11 hours. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, that would be cool if it hit a 7-year delta for the election. You know, like if the first post was on November 5th. And then I started looking, I'm like, well, you know, am I close to 7 years, 7 days? That would be cool. So I came here and found something absolutely incredible. If you put in the date and the time, right? You got the date and time right here, and add 7 years, 7 days, and 7 hours. And then you round these up, 1532. You get November 5th, 2024. Probably the most important day of our freaking lifetimes is a 777 delta to the first Q post. And you're saying, oh, but what about that 15 minutes, Brad? Well, that means for the first 45 minutes of November 5th, we will have a 7-year, 7-day, and 7-hour delta to start election day. Holy shit. It is so freaking on and so happening. And what does 777 mean? When the number 7 is repeated 3 times as the number 777, it means the perfection of the Trinity. The biblical meaning of 777 encompasses both the threefold expression of the perfectly holy God and the full completion symbolized by the number 7. So 777 signifies God's working to completely fulfill good purposes and doing that work with absolute perfection. And 777 is known in general as the God version of 666. So again, for the first 45 minutes of November 5th, we will have a 7-year, 7-day, 7-hour delta. Wow.
Yeah, love it. So that's a lot of encouragement for you guys. It's definitely happening. That's real. That is a real connection for sure. And you know what's another thing that's interesting? You guys all know about the squirrel, right? Peanut the squirrel. But here's a Q connection with that. So it does connect, and I'm sure a lot of you already saw it, but just in case you didn't, let's see, here it is. It's a drop. So Peanut the Squirrel, and hopefully you guys could see my screen. If not, I'm just going to read this. Peanut the Squirrel execution drop connects November 2nd. Skippy, okay, so Skippy is in the Q drops, is a top peanut butter in the U.S., and we know that. Exploding all over Twitter. Skippy Podesta, both brothers do have a pending sealed indictment. They are beginning to understand, as Podesta's attorney was just notified. Wouldn't have noticed this if we weren't so close to the end of the occupation, or occupation is how they spelt it, which Trump keeps mentioning. Okay, so it is occupant. How they did that. I think they mistyped it, but which is 11/3 anyway. So which is also when Podesta is indicted. Okay, so 11/3 was just the other day. Okay, or the 11/4 right now, today, Monday. So 11/4, it is said that it's supposed to go public, which would be today. 24/27 states fake news. Is this whole thing a public notification of Podesta's imminent indictment? November 2nd, Delta strongly supports. So let me scroll down here a little bit, but this is how they connected it. And I wonder if you guys could see that, but that's how they connected it all. It's from the Q post. I'm trying to see. Yeah, so in the actual Q post, it says they are beginning to understand Podesta's attorney was just notified, but they put Skippy in there. So there's exploding all over Twitter that Skippy Podesta, Skippy peanut butter. I think this is good. I think this is possibly it. I do think it's a psyop. It's a, I don't think that he was actually executed, the little squirrel. I really don't. So yeah, exactly, Connie. It's a movie. It's for sure. For sure. But I just wanted to share that in case you guys didn't see it. It is all over Twitter right now, or X. Sorry, I keep saying Twitter because the Q post. If you go back and look through the Q post, they always talk about Twitter because that was the name at the time. But we are still awaiting that post from Trump. You know, let's go. So let's see, my fellow Americans. Is that going to happen very soon? It's possible. We've been waiting for it. Or is that going to happen? Because here's my theory now, and take it however you resonate with it. But I do think that it's going to go pretty smooth tomorrow with the whole election process. But I do think there'll be a scare. It will seem like he's going to win, but then they're going to try to take it back, and there's going to be some. They're not going to give us a final decision for a few days, maybe even a week or so. And during that time, I think that could be the time when a lot of people get upset and a lot of people start fighting each other, especially the other side, because they're going to be mad that Trump won, and he does, and he takes it home all the way. But I do think if there's any kind of conflict and any kind of fighting or just nonsense, it's going to be from the other side. Obviously, we're going to be celebrating. But I think that's probably our only thing that we'd have to look out for and be cautionary about, is the other side, because they're going to be flipping out that the dark is being suffocated by the light. That's exactly what's happening. But hey, let's move along here. I didn't want the show to be too long because, as you can tell, the YouTube algorithm, it's been acting it's fluctuating a lot. So the videos I made last week, I didn't go live like I am right now, but what I did was I made videos and pulled cards for you in a video. Those views went a lot higher than a show like this. So we're still experimenting, and whatever is better for the views in the algorithm, that's probably more of what you'll see. But we'll see how today's does for sure. But it's interesting. But anyways, Halloween, so Halloween night, I do want to mention and thank all of you who watched the episode and also who participated. But on Halloween night, I did crystal ball readings. Oh my gosh, we went over 3 hours. It was so long. But it was a great time, and it was beautiful. It's up on the channel right now, so if you didn't watch it, I don't blame you. It's over 3 hours. but a lot of you did, and thank you. It was an amazing time. So a lot of you have been emailing me over the weekend. Are you going to do a group reading again? Yes, I'm definitely going to do it again. It will be timed, though, for each person so that it doesn't go that long, because that's way too long. So I want to show you guys on my website. So I'm going to hold up the website. I'm going to share screen here. I changed it up a little bit. So here we go. But let me show you. So hopefully you guys could see this, but we have the open house party. So this is going to be something that's offered here. So this is a group reading for anyone can come. All right. So anybody can sign up for this. And it's just like you saw on the Halloween night. That's what we did. So crystal ball readings. I'm also going to be just straight up channeling with no tools, just a pen and a paper. That's it. Because that's what I do in my own time most of the time. So I'm going to be doing that, and up to 100 guests can come. Up to 100 tickets are available. So if you do want to schedule this and you want to participate, it's November 16th at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So this is available now, but I do strictly want to let you know, if you do purchase, please book it on the 16th. I opened a ton of slots on there. So just book it on the 16th, because there's already these random times that are available, and I did that on purpose. So if you do purchase an open house party group reading ticket, just make sure you put it on November 16th. But it will be held at 6:30 p.m. But just pick a random spot. It doesn't matter. So that's available, because I know a lot of you were asking me, are you going to have another group reading? And yes, we are. And then let me go back to, I have another one available that's a smaller group, which I think is I just love smaller groups, more intimate. This will be a group of 6 that will be available. So you can, whoever the first 6 people are, you will have 20 minutes each. But obviously, if Spirit wants to connect and has a lot of information, and I'm getting that information, then of course it may go over 20 minutes per person. But we want to keep it at a top level there, right? We don't want to have a 3-hour thing. That's just too long. So 6 people max for this 11/11 online group reading, and it will be held on 11/11 from 8 to 10 p.m. So those tickets are available too. And just like the other one, please book it on the 11th. There's plenty of spots there. And if any other readings, like people might just pick it with a one-on-one reading, I'll have to move them, because it is designated just for these group readings for the 11th and also the 16th. But yes, I'm definitely bringing it back for you guys. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I appreciate all the love and support through the emails. And yeah, there you go. It's definitely offered. And remember that the express readings today and tomorrow, it's the last day for the sale of $17 for a question. But like I said, you can book it at any time spot that you see on the calendar, except for the 11th and the 16th. Don't touch those dates. But any other day you pick, you will receive your reading back a lot sooner. So if you do book this for this week, obviously you'll probably get it back in the next couple of days. So that's for the pre-recorded video readings, express readings. It is not face-to-face. But yeah, that's still on sale for 2 more days for $17. It's pretty cool. But anyways, I just wanted to go over that with you so that it's all clear and you guys know what's going on. But hey, let's pull some cards. So let's get the message for today. What do we need to know as a collective? All of us patriots, what do we need to know? November 4th, 2024. Here we go. Wow, nice high energy to start. We have the 3 of Cups, and then we did get the 10 of Swords in reverse. And because I read reversals, I'll just explain real quick in case you're new here. But it is the opposite meaning of the card upright. So if this were upright, it would be betrayal, it would be hurt, it would be something's going on a deep level that's very hurtful, painful. But with it being in reverse, I feel like as a collective, we've really kind of upgraded from past healings. We're not really letting the past interfere with our energy currently. We're staying in this high vibration 3 of Cups. So that's really good to see, especially with all this excitement. I think generally a lot of us right now, we're just excited. We're excited that it's finally here. Let's get it over with and let's have Trump back. So that's awesome. Let's take a look. What are the other guidance, information? What do we need to know? Knight of Pentacles, all right, and the Knight of Wands. So there's going to be really, I think, okay, so it's not like breaking news that we're used to. This is going to be news that comes through that's very powerful, that is going to change the whole dynamic of what's going on. So for the collective, because we're doing this reading for mostly the American public right now, because that's where all the energy is focused on, especially with our election. Wow, look at the back of the deck. I couldn't help but notice, but we have the Trump card. So that is our Trump card, the Emperor at the back of the deck. That is not a coincidence. So that being said, we're going to hear some really groundbreaking news, information. Something big is going to be released, and it's good for Trump. It's going to help and change the dynamic of things and push things along. This is awesome. That was not a coincidence to have the Trump card on the back of the deck. No way. And then the Hierophant here. So going back to old values as well, getting the country back, bringing even religion back. Doesn't matter what you believe in, but we need people to believe again, have faith, whatever it is that you believe in. I don't have anything against anyone's religion, but have faith in something, believe in something, because it's definitely missing in this country, as we know. So, and also the woke stuff. We got to get rid of that. But we're getting back to the morals of the country, of humanity. So this is beautiful. But regardless of this, I'm very interested in the news that's coming, or the earth-shattering is what's coming through. But it's earth-shattering for the other side. So this is good stuff. Let's get more information on the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, and that Knight of Wands. So let's see. More information. 8 of Wands. So it's going to come in very fast. This is communication coming in very fast. 6 of Swords, taking us out of the dark and into the light. This is going to bring it to be a grand slam, home run. This is going to be it. Here we go. 8 of Pentacles, the Moon card, which we just had the new moon. All right. It's a new cycle. So 8 of Pentacles, that new moon cycle, and then our 9 of Pentacles, abundance. We have to ask, is this about abundance for all people? Let's see. We've already had great news in the past week or so about that, about no taxes, all that good stuff. But let's see, is this the information in these cards here that we have received, right? We've got the Knight of Wands, we had the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles. So the groundbreaking, earth-shattering for the other side is that information about financial freedom for the American people, or financial relief for the American people. Here we go. Whoa, 4 of Wands. Yes, that would be a yes, and that would also be unity. Celebration. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away from the past and heading on to the better future. So that makes a lot of sense. We have the Hermit card. Hermit card is Virgo energy, but it also can symbolize, it's something that you'd be holding back, a secret. It's a secret. It's what they have in their back pocket, and they're probably going to use it for the last minute. So we know Trump's doing rallies all day. He's doing one right now, and up until I think 10, 11 o'clock tonight. So it may be, maybe it's at the last rally that this is announced, or maybe it's announced tomorrow morning. Who knows? But there's something coming that's very high. It's happy, it's high frequency, and it's all surrounding abundance for the people. And I'm telling you, that is no coincidence that our Trump card was on the back of the deck. That was wild. Whoa. But hey, that's what I have. That's what I have regarding that topic. Now let's do an interpersonal message for the collective. So what do we need to know on a personal level for our lives, for us, like our own personal lives, non-political, if spirit can help that. Here we go. As I'm surrounded with Trump stuff. I even have a Trump jacket on that chair over there. But, you know, Spirit, you guys, they hear me. They know. We need a message that's about our personal lives. What do we need to know? Here we go. 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords. It's still kind of doing it, but I get what it's trying to say. So Spirit definitely, to deliver these types of cards to come out. Freedom, okay, Gemini and Capricorn, evolving, ascending, freedom, however you want it, however that resonates to you. But you've let go of something. I feel like it's in the past few days. We all have. There's something, it's either a perspective, it's either maybe a person, or it's just a limited belief that you had about yourself. Okay? 2 of Cups. This is not only just for couples. It's not just a romantic card, not in my eyes. But I see that the 2 of Cups is more as a collective too, and the people that you love around you, your good friends, your family, of course, even your pets. But the energy you're surrounding yourself, that is charging you on a spiritual level. That is heightening your level, upgrading you. If you choose people that are high frequency, obviously, but I'm sure all of you have, because you wouldn't even watch this if you weren't a higher frequency. But anyways, whoever you're surrounded with is actually helping you charge up your energy. And I think because we are all excited and we all know and can feel that good things are coming to us in the future, like our immediate future, we can feel it. That's where that excitement is, and it's keeping us really elevated at that high frequency level. So when you're at that level of frequency, which I hate to say the word level, but what I mean is when you maintain a high frequency, you don't really settle for anything else. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of you I've talked to. You're at this high frequency, even myself. There's people that want to date you possibly, but you don't really want to date them at all. Not at all. Because you're comfortable in your high frequency position. And you're very focused and very driven. So that's a good example of maintaining a high frequency. You're very driven with your goal, your life purpose. So no distractions. But you do cherish those around you and the connections that you have in your life because they're upgrading you. And yes, they can upgrade your DNA as well. But that's on you mostly, on what you're putting into your body, obviously. But yes, the loved ones around you too. They play off your energy and you play off theirs. But 6 of Swords and this ascension, evolution, you growing into who you truly are and believing in yourself, this is where it's at. That's when you have, you know, freedom and sovereignty, all of it. Page of Cups with the 6 of Swords, those two I feel are really tying in together because you have the success mindset. And no one can succeed if they don't have the success mindset. That guy behind me, he always has had that since he was young, since he was my age or younger. Like, wow. And that's why he's always been a winner, because he's always had a success mindset and momentum and always believed in himself. And he's always been put down so much in his life, but it just makes him stronger. So great example for all of us, he is for sure. But these 2 cards right here, having the successful mindset is going to bring you more opportunity, more blessings. So things that you're trying to manifest in your life right now and that you have been manifesting, sometimes and some days I do too. I'm like, why isn't that happening yet? I've manifested this for 10 years. Where is it? But all these other blessings have happened. So we have to really focus on patience. Patience is key. And not focusing too much on that manifestation. Because if you do that, you're going to push away the opportunity. You're going to just push it away energetically. And we can't do that. Law of attraction is real. And that's certainly how the universe works too. But anyways, I think that's it because nothing else I'm really getting that's coming through at the moment. But I appreciate you guys for being here. I see all the love in the chat. Thank you so much. And don't forget that the Patriot sale on my website, arcanashores.net, that is still going on today and tomorrow. So, yep, can't wait to work with you guys and see you. And yes, tarot readings are on there because I know we have some new people here too. So tarot readings, crystal ball readings, it's all there for you. Group readings. But anyways, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow morning for the big day. Get out there and vote if you haven't already. You got to do it. All right, guys, you take care. Bye.
Voting Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America